Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Today is the what's the date? 16th of July 2024 or the 10th of Muharram in the year 1446, the new year. So happy new year to everyone and happy Ashura day, which is the 10th of Muharram. So son,
Yeah.
we're here in Masjid Nabawi and this is our final day here. Tonight, well actually early tomorrow morning at midnight, we will pack up and leave the hotel because our flight is about 6 a.m. tomorrow morning from Medina International Airport. So we have been in the Holy Lands of Makkah and Medina for 42 days now. I just wanted to catch and find out your thoughts on the journey that we've gone so far. What do you think about it?
The journey was, to put it lightly, incredible.
That's right.
At first, I didn't understand the significance of Hajj. It's quite new to me.
Exactly.
I didn't get the gist, although I did learn about it and know and what Hajj is
Mm-hmm.
and how important it is. I didn't understand it up until I did it myself.
That's right. So what was different from reading it in the textbooks and actually going through it?
Um, it's much easier than what people say.
Yeah, actually, that surprised me too. I mean, not easy in a sense that the steps that we need to do are quite simple, right? It's not very complicated. It's still quite challenging, don't you think?
It's challenging, yes. Like, for example, we have to sleep outside.
Yeah. What do you think about that? I mean, all of us sleeping together on carpets out in the open under the stars in Muzdalifah.
Not bad, but you might get sick.
Yeah, I think you're referring to after the actual Hajj where we go outside. We went to Mina and Muzdalifah, Arafah,
Yeah.
and when we came back, almost everybody got sick, right?
Yep.
Cough and Alhamdulillah, wasn't that bad for us. Did you have a bad time with your health?
Um, if you call stuffy nose a bad time.
Yeah, we all get stuffy nose and sore throats and
Yeah.
coughs a little bit. But Alhamdulillah. So let's talk about the mashair, the way the where we went out of Makkah. So if you recall, we went out of Makkah on the 8th of Zulhijjah, and we went to Mina.
Yeah.
Our camp in Mina, right? What did you think about our camp in Mina?
It was great. We got meals that were less than a candy bar.
In calories, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, they served us healthy meals. Alhamdulillah. But we were there on the 8th, which is the day of preparation,
Preparation.
right? And on the next morning was the day of Arafah, the 9th of Zulhijjah. And if you recall, you can paraphrase if you want what Nabi Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam said about Arafah.
As paraphrasing, he said, Hajj is Arafat.
MashaAllah. You're not paraphrasing, that's the exact words he used was Hajj Arafah. So the Hajj is Arafah. So Arafah was so important, and we spent like half a day there. We did Zuhur and Asar,
There was a
and
sandstorm.
then there was a small sandstorm there. Habib gave a very emotional sermon about how lucky we are to be here, and how
If we knew its significance in the holy context, we wouldn't leave.
we wouldn't leave. We wouldn't leave Arafah. It was amazing. So Arafah, we stayed until Maghrib, remember?
Yeah.
And while we were waiting for the bus, it was Azan of Maghrib. But did we stop and Salat Maghrib or did we get on the bus?
We went on the bus.
We went on the bus. Because the sunnah of Nabi Muhammad ﷺ was that he left in the time of Maghrib, but he didn't Salat Maghrib in Arafah. Instead, he combined his prayers, Maghrib and Isha, in Muzdalifah, which is what we did. So we arrived in Muzdalifah very early. We were one of the first buses to arrive in Muzdalifah. And what do you recall when we arrived there? What was the landscape like?
Um, if you saw a field of carpets all around you,
Everywhere you looked, the entire view is hills full of red carpets. Amazing. So we found our spot, then we did Maghrib and Isha, and then we went to bed really closely
for a few
together.
hours.
Just for a few hours. And when we woke up at about midnight, the field was full of people. We didn't even notice them arrive. It was full and full of people. So we got up and we made room for the new people who came in because they didn't have a place to sit even. So we stood up and we moved towards the exit because our bus was coming. Then we took the bus, we went back to Mina. And we spent the next few nights there. So, what did we do at Mina?
Mostly relax, listen to lessons,
Yeah.
enjoy,
eat.
yeah, enjoy nice beef cotton candy. No, cotton beef.
I think you're talking about serunding.
Serunding.
But every day we went for
Oh yeah, throwing the stones.
throwing the stones. It's called Rami at the Jamrat. So there's three Jamrats, the Kubra, Wusta, and the small one, Sagir. And then we did that on the 10th of Zulhijjah, only for one, the Kubra. And the 11th, 12th, and 13th, we did in all three. So we did spend a night at the Jamrat complex though.
Yeah.
Remember? How was that?
It was nice.
You really thought that was nice?
Yeah, I think I got blood on the blankets once.
No, I mean the one at when we stayed where the police chased us all over.
Oh yeah, that one.
Yeah. So we spent one night there. That was the night of the 11th.
We were able to sleep. It was relatively easy to sleep if the cops let us.
So what happened was there's a requirement to mabit, and mabit means to spend the night. So we have to mabit in Mina, but we took the opportunity on the 10th of Zulhijjah to go back all the way to Makkah from Mina, from the Jamrat. After throwing the stones on the 10th, we went back to the hotel to complete our tawaf ifada and the sa'i after that. So after Maghrib that night, we made our way to the Jamrat complex in Mina again, and we had to mabit, spend the night. So there's no place to spend the night, so we had to sit on the floor. And as soon as we got comfortable on our sajadas or a cardboard box or whatever we had to sit on, the police would come and ask us to shift because we're not supposed to spend any time sitting down in one place. So we went from one place to the other, one place to the other until Fajr Azan, and we Salat Subuh, and then we did our Jamrat for the 11th of Zulhijjah. So those 3 nights are done. Then we went back to Makkah and we spent almost 30 days or more than 30 days in Makkah. That was actually interesting as well. We had daily lessons with Habib, read a lot of Quran, went to the mosque a lot, in Masjid. What do you think about Masjid al-Haram?
It's great. You do get shoved a lot.
Yeah, because there's so many people. There's millions of people in that masjid. But there's also millions of people in this masjid, Masjid Nabawi. What's the difference between that masjid and this masjid?
You get 100,000 times in Masjid al-Haram and 1,000 times in Masjid Nabawi.
MashaAllah. So that's the benefit of praying in these two holy mosques, holy masjids. 100,000 times in Masjid al-Haram in Makkah, 1,000 times here in Medina. So alhamdulillah, we did that. We also gave, sabilillah, food, charity in Makkah.
Oh, I thought we did that in Medina.
We did that here last night. You were giving away some dates, but in Makkah, remember, by the side of the road,
Oh yeah, candy.
we gave, the checks of food.
Oh yeah, the packet.
Twice we did that.
Okay.
Yeah, 2 times we did that. And thousands of people came. I think in total we gave away over 3,000 packets of food to
Mashallah.
people. MashaAllah. Alhamdulillah.
But what we did personally
Yeah.
was the candy or chocolate one.
You gave some candy and chocolate, and last night you gave some fresh kurma,
Yeah.
rotab kurma to people.
Those were the personal charities,
Yeah.
not the funded charities.
And you see a lot of people giving charity, right?
Yeah.
Here and in Makkah. Everywhere, people have started are
Water
giving
bottles.
away water bottles every day, fruit, kurma,
Yogurt.
yogurt, bread, sweets, all sort of things. So, but how do you feel about leaving Medina tonight or early tomorrow morning and going back home?
It feels like I blinked and then I'm here.
Right, right. I mean, we spent 40 odd days, and it's not enough, or it's too short. Too short. But life goes on. You have to go back to the real world after spending all this time here. It's like a dream here, isn't it? It's amazing. This mosque with endless, what do you call these arches?
Infinite arches.
Infinite arches. Look at that. MashaAllah. It's beautiful. The time now is 6:18. This is the crowd that stays on after the Jama'ah prayers of Fajr and stays on and stays in the masjid. And then as soon as sunrise happens, everybody gets up and prays 2 rak'at. And what's the benefit of staying in the masjid after congregational prayers, Jama'ah, and then staying till sunrise and doing 2 rak'at of prayers?
You're getting Hajj and Umrah combined together.
You get the benefits of Hajj and Umrah. And Nabi Muhammad said, after that, he said, tamam, 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 which means fully, fully, fully. The thawab, the benefits of doing Umrah and Hajj, inshallah.
Just not the certification of Hajj.
That's right. We don't get a certificate, but we do get the benefits, alhamdulillah. So, what would you say to people who have never done the Hajj?
I recommend it if you have a big money bank.
Well, Allah provides the money, son. But yeah, it does take a bit of money to get here. But we did see some people from perhaps less developed countries
Managed to do Hajj.
managed to do Hajj. Yeah, maybe they didn't have money, they didn't have big bank, but some of them slept by the side of the road, and
But
it's
to our
tough for them.
general audience, yeah, I recommend you use big money.
Yeah, it does. It does take a bit of money, and alhamdulillah, the method that we use, of course, through Tabung Haji and a travel agent called Wira Saujana, was amazing. They took care of us, and every single day they had activities for us, and food was great. Everything was covered, but once in a while we did have to eat out and try different foods. Any last words for the people who are listening in?
When you're in Makkah, don't take the juice box. And may Allah make you happy, healthy, and
Ameen,
knowledgeable.
ameen, ameen, ya Rabbal Alameen. May all of you be invited by Allah to come here to Makkah and Medina, because it is amazing, a trip of a lifetime. If you get to do your Umrah, please do so. And pray that you get invited by Allah to come and do your Hajj, because we're not kidding. If you don't get an invitation from Allah Almighty, you're not gonna come. So thanks for tuning in.
Let's go together.
Okay. And
Assalamu
Assalamu alaikum.